Hello to all of my remarkable Cancers out there, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. I am so happy to have you tuning in to a new monthly energetic forecast. Like I was saying, this is for all of my Cancers, so that is Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus. Whether you are a new viewer, cross-watching for someone you know, or just dropping by to see what's up, you are in for a treat. There are so many changes happening. Not only are we in October and in Libra season, but we are officially in autumn. The change of seasons is so impactful because we are children of Mother Earth. So that means that we go off of Mother Earth's timetable. And when her schedule calls for changes, the rest of us just simply follow. So there's some major developments to look forward to anytime we have the start of a new season. In this forecast, I will be going over your love life, finances, blessings, challenges, a message from your guides, as well as I'll even be covering how October's new and full moon cycles could manifest in your life and how to work with that energy, what that's going to look like and everything, okay? So I don't know about you guys. I know I am so excited for October. Halloween has been my favorite holiday ever since I was a kid. That does sound very weird, yeah, but I've always loved Halloween. But it's also the day that I started reading tarot. So it's like my tarot anniversary. So I'm really excited to celebrate that day, celebrate that time. Even though I'll miss the warm weather, I'm really excited for the fall, and hopefully you are too. But either way, we're just going to get straight to business today. So let me just start out by saying that this is a general reading for all of my Cancers out there. So in order for this message to resonate with your own individual spirit, you need to be intuitively synced into the energy here. To help you do that, I'll be offering a 30-second meditation. So if you'd like to participate, go on ahead, become aware of your own body. Take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds, then exhale out of your mouth for 6 to 7 seconds. Once you are relaxed, we'll begin that meditation right now. Hopefully that meditation helped you all to tap into your own psychic knowing. Please don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. They are all linked in the description box down below for easy access to each sign. I want to go on ahead and thank you all so much for your love and your support. You guys have become family to me, and I love you all so very much. I also want to take this time to give credit where credit is due, and to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for delivering such a beautiful message today. Now that all the formalities are out of the way, let's get to the reason that you clicked on this video. All right, Cancer, welcome to your reading. So we're going to be starting off with this card all the way over here to the left. And this card is going to be showing me the energy surrounding your relationships and your love life for this month of October, all right? 2 of Swords. Okay, so what I want to say here is to be very careful with the way that you express yourself this month, Cancer. You Cancers know how to cut someone deep because you can read a person's emotional being so well. When you are able to access that type of information, I have to ask, how are you using that information? Are you using that knowledge to help support the people in your life, or are you using it to your own advantage? And when I say knowledge and information, I'm talking about the emotional data that you collect on the people around you. Cancers, you guys are sensitive to emotional vibrations. We all are, but you Cancer are ruled by the moon. The moon is the mother of our subconscious or our emotional being. So you have easy access to many beings' emotional intelligence. And I have to ask, seeing this card here, how are you using that information? Is it in a way that you would like for another person to utilize the data that they've gathered on you? I'm getting this because with the 2 of Swords, it's all about a person being torn between 2 opposing forces. The opposing sides I'm referring to here is you possibly being torn between how you use your ability and what it is that you know or sense. So it's really important you keep in mind for Libra season to respect everyone's emotional boundaries the way that you would like your emotions to be respected, because there's an element here of someone, and I don't know if it's you or another person in your life, but someone is kind of at odds, like they've met their match and is serving what's been given to them. It's like this regurgitation of treatment. So in other words, it's this feeling of, you did this to me, I do this to you. You know this about me, and I'm going to get information on you. You're trying to uncover the deepest and most secret parts of me. I'm going to seek you out too. So be very careful if you don't want to be treated a certain way, or if you don't want people trying to dig something out of you, then make sure that you're not trying to dig into anyone else's emotions, which I know is like, oh my God, that's like trying to tell a fish not to swim. It's like, you honestly can't help it. It's not like it's an ability that you can just cut off. You guys are just already tapped into another person's emotions. If you are a balanced Cancer, then you are tapping into the emotions of another person, and they're usually very accurate if you are balanced. Be very careful about that, because you guys, like I said, you guys do it naturally, and it's not that you need to cut this ability off for the month of October, but what you need to do is just not react to it. Don't use that information. Don't use that knowledge. Don't use that intelligence that you have gained on somebody's emotional being. You know what I mean? Like, just take it, store it away. You've got it, whatever. But I wouldn't necessarily advise you to use it in any way, shape, or form unless it's to like support or help that person, because what I'm seeing here is like almost instant karmic retribution, where it's like, oh, you're trying to dig into me. And that's the thing, is like the person it is that you're receiving this emotional information on, you don't know how it is that they're going to take that. You don't know if they're going to take it as in you're digging, you're prying, I don't like that, I don't appreciate it. Or they could say, you know what, thank you. Like, you're the first person to ever see me. You know what I mean? There's no really real way to gauge how it is that a person is going to feel, because it's different from person to person. So some people might not like that. And that's why I'm saying it's not necessarily that you need to cut off this ability, because I don't even think many of you guys can cut off this ability, but it's more so just about not necessarily using it, not necessarily expressing it or verbalizing it or exposing this information. You really want to kind of keep it to yourself, unless this person clearly needs some sort of like emotional support or something like that. Then, you know, maybe you want to approach it where it's like, you know, are you feeling like this? Don't come at them as like, I know what you're feeling. You're feeling like this. You're feeling like that. Don't do that. Because like I was saying, you might not know how this person is going to react or respond to it. It might push them away. But the best way I would say to go about it is like, so what are you feeling? Allow them to explain. And if they're having issues trying to verbalize it, then, you know, help them through it by saying like, well, maybe you could be feeling like this, or is this a possibility for what it is that you could be going through or feeling right now? You know, something like that, something that doesn't feel so threatening and intimidating, because it's like, damn, how did they know this about me? You know, so that means scare a person. So be very careful about scaring a person with the emotional intelligence it is that you have on them. Okay. If you want honesty, you know, give honesty. It's like a kind of get what you give in October for Cancer in your relationships. All right. And let's go ahead and get to this card here. This card is going to be showing me the energy surrounding your work, career, and school life. All right. So let's go ahead and check out this card here. So this is going to be showing me the energy surrounding your work, career, or school life. All right. Ooh, very good one. 9 of Cups. So work looks absolutely amazing for my Cancers in October. I see some of you being draped in praise, admiration, recognition, success. It's finally coming through for some of you. This may manifest differently for each one of you. So whatever would bring you emotional fulfillment, whatever would fill your heart with joy in terms of work or your career or school, is what many of you will be feeling in October. As you can see, there's 2 servants here helping to dress this person of prestige and high status. This is someone that is on cloud 9. I'm not the servants, but the person in the middle here. The person in the middle here, he's on cloud 9. I'm also getting a feeling of accomplishment stemming from the fact that you overcame the odds, or you did it without very much support. Because the 9 of Cups traditionally is depicted in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck as someone very content, sitting on a chair just surrounded by cups. They are alone. No one else is around. Just their own presence, just their own energy. And they are so cheerful. Nothing can touch them or bring them down. So this is telling me that you defied some sort of odds. And that's where that sweet sense of accomplishment is coming through for some of you. Others is just simply connecting on an emotional level to your job or career or school, where you feel like you are making a difference, or like you are finally doing what it is that you want to do, or you finally got the position that you wanted, or you're finally getting the recognition that you deserved. Really awesome things happening for Cancer this October in terms of work. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to this card here. This is going to be showing me the blessings that you may encounter for this month of October. The 3 of Wands. All right. Okay, so I feel like a lot of your physical world is changing. Maybe there's a move happening. I'm feeling that strongly for some of you here, like you physically moving into a different place. But if you are not moving, then I'm feeling as though there's some physical developments or changes happening in your life this month. This could also be referring to your physical body or your health, or you changing your furniture or your home. This could also be changing your appearance. I know we're dealing with the Wands here, and the Wands deals more so with energy than the physical, but I'm picking up forward movement or progress within your physical reality. Maybe this is traveling for some of you as well. Another blessing here is something is finally going to get going that you've been working on or planning for. It's finally going to get that push of momentum it needs to get off the ground and to start start developing. So you will begin to see tangible products or outcome of this idea or plan or whatever it could be. This could also be you meeting someone as well, meeting someone, whether romantic, platonic, work-oriented, school-related, but this could also be somebody coming into your life. Maybe also more than one person coming into your life as well, all right? So let's go ahead and check out this card here. This is going to be showing me the challenging energy that you may face for the month of October, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I see a challenge here for this month is you looking for that validation from that one person that didn't believe in you, or that one person that didn't support you, or that one person that didn't treat you right. I see you waiting out for them to maybe apologize or for them to make peace with you. And it looks like this person is so stubborn that I'm not really getting a strong feeling either which way if they will ever see things your way. The main challenge in October for my Cancers is accepting that fact, accepting the fact that this individual, person, party, whatever, whoever it may be, the most difficult thing for you will be accepting the fact that this individual thinks that they are right when they know that they are wrong. I hope that made sense, but it's like you have so many facts supporting you while proving them wrong. Your success is proof enough that you were right. Your happiness and peace is proof enough that you did know what was best for you. And this person still can't bring themselves to say, I'm sorry, or you were right, or I should have handled things differently. This could be a family member for some of you, or something more romantic, something more personal, a friend, something like that. Either way, it's someone very close to you that may have hurt your feelings by not being there when you really needed them. And I feel that they know that they are wrong, but they also have so much pride. I would say, Cancer, to not waste a bit of your energy or happiness or peace on this person. Fortune is smiling down on you. Don't risk that for someone whose pride is so strong that they'd rather risk a relationship with you over just simply admitting that they were wrong. Focus on your happiness and your own energy. Like this Nine of, block it out and don't give it a moment of your time, all right? Let's go ahead and move on to this card. Here's is going to be showing me the message that your guides have to say to you for this month of October. So let's see what your beautiful guides have to say. Justice in reverse. So it's Libra season, and we have the Justice card in reverse, and that jumped out as the card from your guides because I only work with jumper cards when I'm shuffling. But this card is associated with the sign Libra. I feel as though your guides are picking up where I left off, kind of with you needing to decide what sort of energies get to interact with you, what sort of energies are worthy of interacting with you. There's this feeling of, like I was saying earlier, you get what you give. So be careful about how you're dealing with the people in your life, because that's what's coming back around in October here. This Justice card in reverse is your guide saying some things are happening because it's the end of a karmic cycle. There's a lot of endings taking place in October, and don't be afraid of this because this is for your own benefit. There's some cycles that many of you have felt like you've been dragged into for far too long and haven't been able to escape. Well, you're not getting run over by the wheel anymore, Cancer. The wheel has completely disintegrated. These karmic cycles are concluding finally, and that's why I think the message came through so strongly with this Two of Swords, to be careful how you use the emotional data that you have on people. Be cautious of how you use your abilities, because for many of you, much of your karma has been wiped clean in some area of your life. So now you are beginning to accrue karma again. So make sure it is good karma. Make sure it's karma that's going to give back to you in the future and not work against you. So justice can work for you or it can work against you. Every card in the tarot has a light side and a shadow side, right? Just like life, there's a light and a shadow side. So make sure you align with justice and allow whatever isn't right in your life to be handled by karma. Your guides are saying karma will handle anything that hasn't treated you justly. You don't need to do a thing. Your involvement in seeking your own justice may end up hurting you down the road. So let your guides, let spirit, and let the universe work their own magic, all right? Because they're going to flip the scales for you where everything is even and balanced, and whoever wasn't right or isn't right in your life, they will handle that for you. You don't need to do a thing, because you don't need to take the risk of you. Like I was saying with this Nine of Cups right here, so many of you are getting exactly what it is that you've been wanting and wishing and hoping and praying and reaching for. And don't screw that up. Don't mess up these opportunities, these beautiful blessings over somebody that has so much pride. They are willing to risk your relationship with them. If that person is worth the blessings that are coming into your life, then go on ahead and sacrifice the blessings, but if they're not, if the way that they've been treating you is not worthy of your blessings, and don't give that away. Don't give your good energy away. Don't give your peace away. Don't give away this fortune that is coming into your life this month, all right? because you've been working really hard at this. You've been working really hard for this. You deserve this, all right? Let's go ahead and move on to these two cards over here. These two cards are going to be showing me the new and full moon energy for the month of October and how that could be manifesting in your life, all right? And the very first card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse. So at the beginning of the month, I'm seeing this new moon in Libra energy blessing many of you with this feeling of contentment. You're surrounded by your favorite people. You feel as though everyone is cheering you on. And by the full moon in Aries, the energy happening there may cause you to feel as though you are not as loved and supported as you were in the start of the month of October. Don't allow your happiness and fulfillment to be drained, Cancer, because these cards are almost polar opposites. When both of these cards are upright, they're referring to fulfillment in different ways. One way being material fulfillment with this Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups referring to inner fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and abundance of happiness. So much so that the cup is running over. To see this ace in reverse is saying that many of you will encounter success in some area of your life this month, but you may still be emotionally haunted by a certain relationship or a certain thought or a certain belief or a certain habit or a certain energy. Do not allow whatever it may be to steal any part of the joy that you have been working so hard to instill in your life, all right? So let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here to see what else it is that we are seeing for this beautiful month of October. The very first one that we have is Cauldron, Synergy and Healing. Creativity, by all above and all below. Let me connect, let creativity flow. And Mummy, Change. Wow. So Cauldron for me feels very, very, very karmic. Like I was saying earlier, just feels like karmic ties are coming to a close for many of you. And there's this energy of starting fresh, like this Mummy card here that says change. There's a refreshment of energy happening that has the potential to set you on a completely different course or a journey to your own individual destination. So I'm telling you guys that karmic cycle is ending or has recently ended. So don't allow anyone to pull you off your path, okay? And creativity I'm seeing as a lot of divine ideas may come to you this month, Cancer. Like I was saying about this Three of Wands here, there's a development or progression of an idea or a project that is coming through. So follow that creative flow because it's coming to you from divine intelligence, all right? And also, I feel that this creativity card is saying to take any sort of energy that you are feeling that is heavy or negative or is draining you and funnel that energy into your creativity, into your creative passions, into your projects, into your ideas, into the change it is that you want to see. Take that energy and apply it, funnel it, move it, transmute it right into your own self where it's like it is benefiting you. Transmute that heavy energy into something light that is going to work alongside you instead of against you, okay? So if anybody is in your life that is really kind of bringing you down, take that energy, transmute it, and put it into your passions, put it into your creativity, write it out, sing it out, scream it out, cry it out, whatever it is that you need to do, or put it into your creative projects and your passions and your ideas, whatever it is that you can, find a way to funnel that energy, okay? All right, so this is all that I'm seeing for my beautiful, beautiful Cancers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for giving my channel a chance, for giving this reading a chance, for giving me a chance. I truly do appreciate you guys. I pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos if you have not already. Again, I just want to take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self and spirit itself for such a beautiful message. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon, but until then, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, keep conquering the world, and I'll be back next time, all right? Bye, guys.